All right, peace, guys and goddesses. Today we're going to be doing a video on how to properly meditate. So a lot of people don't know how to properly meditate. They think meditation is just sitting there closing your eyes, and it's a lot of people that want to try meditation but don't really meditate because they just sitting there and just not doing nothing. So they just like, fuck it, what's the point of it? So I'm just here to tell you that if you've been doing shit like that, you've been doing it wrong, and I'm going to show you the proper way to do it. But also, if you're new, you never meditated or anything like that, and you want to know like the benefits, things like that, and break that down as well. So pretty much, you want to connect yourself to the source energy. So you want to connect yourself to the source, and to do that is by pretty much exercising your pineal gland, connecting yourself to your pineal gland, because your pineal gland is your connection to the source. So it's pretty much the gateway. So there's a lot of chemicals out here on the market that's blocking people's pineal glands. Like you got fluoride, and fluoride is like the biggest thing. So fluoride pretty much calcifies your pineal gland, so that blocks like all your cognitive thinking, all your critical thinking, and it just pretty much like sedates you, just to a point where you're like functionable, but you're still like a mental slave. Like you don't have any like critical thinking or anything like that, and you're just pretty much like obedient. Like fluoride was used during the Holocaust to get people to be like more obedient and just not ask any questions. They put a lot of fluoride in people's waters, and that's the same thing that is going on in this society today. So a lot of people can't access higher consciousness or any type of critical cognitive thinking because your pineal gland is calcified. So meditation will decalcify your pineal gland. It'll raise your frequency and your vibration. Also will allow you to connect to source, and that's pretty much just all knowledge of everything. Knowledge of yourself, universal, anything that you want to know. Once you connect yourself to source, you meditate, you'll be able to figure it. You'll be able to find out. It'll come right to you by your higher self. That little voice that's inside of your head will talk to you, and that'll pretty much be your higher self, your higher consciousness, just let you know, because he or she is already connected. So you pretty much got to get the information to them, but you got to work for it though. They're not just going to tell you. You got to work for it. So so pretty much when you meditate, you want to activate your brain and your pineal gland. So you got two hemispheres of your brain. You would pretty much want to bring them to a synchronicity. So right here, you just want them to be like pretty much like balance. All right, now let's get right to it. So when you meditate, you want to set your intention. That's very important because you have a universe that's inside of you. Everything that's outwardly is inwardly. So if there's a universe out there, there's a universe inside of you. So the universe inside of you is more powerful than the universe out there because it's your universe. So when you speak internally to that universe, you're speaking inside of yourself. You're sending electrical impulses from your brain throughout your body, which is pretty much going to let your body know what you want to do, what you want to get out of this meditation. So the meditation is not going to fully work properly if you don't set the intention. So if you just like, say for instance, like you're angry or something like that, and you just want to relax, bring yourself to a balance, then you just like, I'm mad about something. Why am I mad right now? And then you could just meditate, and then that should come to you. It'll raise your vibration, like the whole nine. So you want to set the intention. So if you want to astral project, you want to see your past lives, like anything like that, you got to set the intention. It's very important. So, all right, so once the intention is set, what you want to do is you want to place your tongue at the roof of your mouth. So your tongue gives off an electrical charge, and this electrical charge, it activates like every second. So every second, your tongue is giving off an electrical charge, and it's just the tip of your tongue. So while you put it at the roof of your mouth, it's pretty much directing the energy directly to your brain and bringing both brains to a balance is also going to activate them as well. So what you want to do is hold the tongue at the roof of the mouth, like this, and you find like a comfortable spot. I usually just put mine in the middle, like in the middle of the roof of my mouth. You just want to put it in a comfortable spot where you're not trying to forcefully do it. It's just like just where you can just restfully do it without no effort. So you just wanted to rest there. So once you do that, right, what you want to do is you want to look at your pineal gland and you want to create a pressure right here. So by you doing that, you're going to activate the brain waves in your brain. And then also you're going to bring the left and right hemisphere to a balance. You're going to be activating those at the same time. Then also you're going to be like pretty much like exercising and just connecting your pineal gland. Your eyes are pretty much connected to your brain. So by you moving your eyes in different directions, you access different portions of your brain and exercise it. So pretty much the best, most efficient way to do it is by doing this meditation. So I'm gonna show y'all different various ways of doing it. All right, so the main one is, all right, let's just say, all right, let's just say you want to do all right, let's just say you just want to do like a quick meditation or something like that, all right? So what you would do is, I usually don't sit up and do mine. I usually lay down and I meditate. But breathing is very important. You want to breathe with your core. So if you're a chest breather, you want to breathe with your nose, and you want to inhale and exhale through your nose. And you also want to breathe in with your core. So when you exhale, you want to make sure that your stomach expands. When you inhale, you want to make sure your stomach don't have to really like expand. Your stomach don't really have to go in when you inhale. All right, so this can be done from your most comfortable position, but it works better when you are laying down, because you have energy circuits run through your body like chakra points, and pretty much certain gestures cuts off that energy flow. So by you laying down, you just make sure that you have perfect energy flow, like nothing's getting cut off, like you're not bending in a certain point, you're just cutting the energy flow from your legs up to the upper portion of your body and things like that. So me personally, I like to lay down, but if you're sitting in a chair or whatever. All right, so let's get to it. So what you want to do is you want to create a pressure right here. So you want to open up so I usually take my eyebrows and I raise them up like this, right? And then what you want to do is you want to take your eyes and you want to look right here at your pineal gland, and you want to make sure that you're creating a pressure right there. You want to make sure that you feel a pressure right here in the middle of your head. So once you got that pressure right there going on, then you're doing the meditation properly. So when you first do the meditation, it's gonna be hard because you gotta really like stretch your, exercise the muscles in your eyes in order to get them to relax in this position for a long period of time. So it might take like a week or so, but the more you do it, the faster it's gonna happen. So what you want to do is, like I was saying, you raise your eyebrows and you look right here with both eyes, and you want to do it hard enough where you feel a pressure. Now, you're going to feel tingling sensations and things like that going on in your brain. That's just you tapping into different portions of your brain that you wasn't using, so just stick with it. Don't start it and be like, oh shit, what the fuck is that sensation? Like, you gotta stick with that shit. Like, it's not hurting you, like it's only helping you and raising your consciousness, and it's creating different thought patterns and what's the word I'm looking for? Just like different routes in your brain, just to pretty much shift your consciousness and just help you be more connected. So if you feel like little lines and shit moving in your brain and things like that, like that's cool. That's supposed to happen. All right. So what you want to do is you want to pretty much. So me personally, I can hold it for like a good like 2 hours, but what you want to do is just you starting off by you holding it for like a good 5 or 10 minutes. You're gonna activate at least like 3 of the brain waves, and so you got in your brain. So you got the gamma waves, you got the delta, you got the data, you got the alpha, and forgot the other one, maybe omega. I don't know. So you're gonna activate at least like 3 of those brain waves. So what you do is once you have those brain waves activated, then you can lay down and close your eyes, because now you're in a different state of consciousness. Now you got your brain waves activated, so now you're not just sitting there. Your brain is actually activated, and you have some type of connection to the source. So me personally, if you just want to quickly just raise your vibration, you just sit here, breathe in with your nose, exhale all the way. You want to push your stomach out, and then you want to exhale, and then you want to push your stomach in. And as you're pushing your stomach in, you want to squeeze your ass cheeks, and you want to, whatever muscle that you use to urinate with, you want to squeeze that muscle, and that's going to send the energy up straight to your pineal gland, to your higher chakra. So it's going to send the energy from your root chakra. It's going to send the energy up to your higher chakras, and also help activate the Kundalini energy. So what you want to do is go like this, tongue at the roof of the mouth. You gotta remember to breathe with the core. So when you exhale, you want to make sure you push your stomach out, and when you inhale, you want to make sure you suck in your stomach all the way in. You're breathing with your core. You're not using your lungs. You're bypassing the lungs, and you're using just the core. All right. So once you got like that, you can just pretty much just sit there, hold it. You know, you can let your hands rest, keep your tongue at the roof of your mouth, and then, you know, as you're connecting to the source, you got your brainwaves activated. That's when you start asking yourself questions, and you start sitting there, and that's when you really figure out like the deep shit. So that's a little quick, John. All right. So what I do personally, this is what I do like every night before I go to sleep. So what I do is sit here, something called alchemy breathwork. So it's pretty much it's hard to explain. It's pretty much just using the 3, 6, and the 9 breathing patterns to access different states of consciousness, and it heals your body. It's a lot of health benefits, but I'm just gonna show you. I don't want to make this video super long. I'll do another video on it. But if you want more information on that, it's a guy called Divine, the Black Airbender. He's the inventor of it. So you want more information on that, he'll be able to, you just click on this page and just watch the videos and stuff like that. But I'm gonna show you real quick. So what I do is I usually lay down like this. I lay straight. I relax myself. So if you're just starting off, it's gonna be hard for you to keep your eyes right here for a long period of time. So you just want to do it for as long as possible. So if you're going to do it for like 2-3 minutes, you just keep going. You just keep building off of that. So, all right, so we're going to do it like this. And let's just say, let's assume 2 minutes pass by. You keep your eyes closed. Now you got the brain pattern. So now you're going to feel like all types of sensations going on in your brain right now. So now you're like literally in a different state of consciousness, and now you have your pineal gland activated, so now you can figure out information. So if you want to figure out things about yourself, you know, you just sit there. You don't want to open your eyes. See, when you're doing this meditation, you keep your eyes open. So that's why you raise your eyebrows to ensure that the eyes stay open, like this. Raise the eyebrows, and then you look right there, right at the middle. You take both eyes and look right there, and you just want to hold it as long as possible. So once you do that, all right, so let's just say you hold it for about like a good 5-10 minutes, right? Once you hold it for a good 5-10 minutes, now you got the brain waves, now you got your brain activated. So now you can sit there and you can close your eyes and you can meditate and ask yourself questions, speak to your higher self and things like that. Because now, at this point, let's just say like, it don't even take long. I just say like, it'll take like 10 minutes. You can get yourself like in a sleep paralysis point by doing this. Like 10 minutes. Once you're done, you just want to close your eyes, keep your tongue at the roof of your mouth, and just make sure you breathe with your stomach. So yeah, when I'm laying down as well, I do a big exhale and an inhale. So I do at least like 3 or 4 of those. And like I was saying, when you're doing the exhale, you want to make sure that you squeeze your ass cheeks, and you want to squeeze your whatever muscle you use to urinate with. So you want to squeeze those at the same time on the exhale, and on the inhale you can release. You can just breathe normally, but this is all mouth breathing. So I'm gonna show you one more time. And you're going to feel all this energy and oxygen goes flowing throughout your body and going to your brain. So once you do that, it's literally just going to relax your body. Once you do that a few times, and you just hold the meditation as long as possible, and you're going to be in a sleep paralysis mode. Then at that time, you can quiet your brain, and you can tap into your higher self, and you can ask your higher self questions. You can I don't know, visualize things. You want to astral project. You want to do all of the 9 that can be accessed with that meditation. So there's different ways you can do this meditation. The best one to do it is the pineal gland one, but you got other ways as well. And all these access different portions of your brain, different states of consciousness. So I use all of them. So you got the one where you look right here at your pineal gland. This is the one where I'm pretty much taking both eyeballs and looking straight up like this the same way, and that's pretty much activating both brains. Like I can feel like this portion, just this portion right here of my brain being activated, like this side right here of my brain be activated. And then you have this way right here where I'm pretty much taking both eyes and I'm looking right here. So that's pretty much going to activate more so the right side of the brain, pretty much the whole top right side of the brain. And then you can look over this way, and it's the same way over here. It's going to activate the whole left side of the brain, different states of consciousness over there. And then you just pretty much want to hold as long as possible. Like, you can't go wrong. And the longer you hold it, the more tapped in you're going to be connected to the source. The more deeper states you're going to be in to get more information. If you're a person that do psychedelics, I highly recommend that you do this on psychedelics. It's going to take you to the next level. You're going to see some shit. But yeah, if y'all got any questions or anything like that, feel free to put in the comments anything that you want the next video topic to be on. You can put that inside of the comments. But yeah, meditate, man. Unlock your pineal, decalcify your pineal, and tap into your higher self. Your higher self is waiting for you to do this meditation. Like, he's literally waiting for you, like, to put your eyes right there and tap into that source so he can easily communicate with you and start leading you on your right path. So yeah, your higher self is literally right here. It's a real person, and we want to do another video about that. But your higher self is literally a real person out there, like right now. So That's gonna be like another vid, but I love y'all. Have a good one. Real quick, I messed up on the video. Before we part ways, real quick. So when you're doing it right, I just want to walk you through it one more time. I want to make sure y'all doing it right. I want to make sure walk y'all through it one more time. So remember, step one, set the intention. Say it inside of yourself before you start. Set the intention. Put your tongue at the roof of your mouth. Then you want to take your eyes. You want to look right here. You want to create the pressure point. Right? You want to relax your body. Now, on the inhale, right, you want to push your stomach out, because as you're pushing your stomach out, you're filling your stomach up with air. So you're letting the air, the oxygen, pretty much fill up, bypass your lungs, go to your core, and this pretty much is going to allow oxygen to go throughout your whole body by you using your core. That's the proper way to breathe. So if you're using your lungs, start training your body to use your core to breathe. So on the exhale, you want to push. All right, let me see. All right, so the inhale, you want to push your stomach out, and on the exhale, you pretty much want your stomach to touch your back, like your spine. So when you exhaling, you want to squeeze your buttocks and whatever muscle that you use to piss with at the same time, and you want to push your stomach in to damn near touch your spine, because you want to push out all the oxygen and use your nose. So I'm just demonstrating. So all right, so you're going to do this while you're laying down, though. So it's going to make it a lot more easier and more beneficial. You want to do it when you're laying down. So after you do it when you're laying down, I say a good 7, 8 times. Do it nice and slow. Hold the meditation for as long as possible. Then once you get to the point where you can't hold it right here no more, just keep your eyes closed. And at that point, you should be in a state of sleep paralysis, where your body is like sleep, but you're still consciousness. And at that point, you can use that to whatever you set the attention to. You're talking to your higher self. You're talking to yourself now. So it's all internal. Just listen to the voice that's inside of your head. All right. So if y'all got any questions, drop the questions in the comments below. You got any video topics that you want me to do this on? Any future video topics? Feel free to reach out. Follow me on Instagram at 4K_LIL.